here we are for the next session of Brazilian Nights. I'm the storyteller, Fairness. I'm here with Mirta and Paula. They are playing Lucia and Lizzie. So let's continue our game. In the last session, last previous sessions, Lucia was with Ryan and they were trying to locate a Tremere for for the Tremere Primogen, Daniel. They actually managed to find a personal item of, I think it was Bianca, her name, and they found a personal item of her, and they were going to bring back to Daniel uh, for him to make a ritual to be able to find her, right? And in the other part of the city, Lizzie was going after her sire, right? After she saw her sire in a smoke shop, and her sire was behaving oddly. She was actually making out with a guy, and this guy didn't seem human. But as she was inside the store, she didn't want to be seen by her sire, and she actually got kind of crazy. She got a messy critical and she jumped through the tiny window and then just disappeared into the night, right? She went to look for her sire, and of course, the best place to look for the sire it's on the nightclub that she used to work as she was in the first session. So I'm gonna set up the layout here, and Paul, of course, can introduce herself, and if you want to talk about a bit about Lizzie, go ahead.
Okay, hello, I'm Paula. I'm playing with Lizzie. A little crazy in the moment, but she's she likes to fight for her party and but well, let's go. Let's play.
Okay, no problem. Let's go. Well, as you arrived at the club, um, the Flor da Noite, right? It's nightclub slash brothel. Um, you notice something very different. Usually, the club at this time of night is open with a lot of customers, and it's very busy, and you manage to make quite a buck and
Mm.
also feed very easily. But this time, as you approach the entrance, you notice that it's shut down, that the club is no one there, isn't there inside the club. There's a few police officers at front of the club, but nothing like major. Is only one car of police, and you see Luis, right? Luis is that Kindred is a Toreador that you get to know him very well. He works at the club. He's one of the owners, together with your sire and another kindred as well. So they share the club, like the partner as owners. And as you get there, he instantly recognizes you and he approaches you and he says, "Good night, Lizzie. I was hoping that you would eventually come to the club for work."
Oh, good night. What happened here?
Mm. Well, it's being restructured. Let me put it this way. It's your friend Mia, Mila. She left. Right? She's not part of the club anymore. But she left me a letter. I did not open. She told me it's for you, so I politely only kept it here in the club. We're going to rearrange everything here inside, and we're gonna reopen in a few months. And we even hired some security to to protect us during this time that is quite violent, more than I would
Mm.
like so.
Well, let me see that letter. And can I walk in?
Sure, sure. I'm gonna give you. Then he puts his hand inside the jacket of his suit. He takes out an envelope, and he opens the envelope and gives it to you. As you open the envelope and look at the inside, you see like a piece of paper that is probably from a notebook, school notebook, something not it's not a fancy paper. It's like it's
Uh-huh.
kind of a trash and things like squeeze the paper. The paper is not. It's it seems like and it been erased and wrote again over, so it's kind of hard to read. Uh, but essentially, it says, "My dear Lizzie, I'm done. I cannot continue here in the Camarilla. If you're reading this, either I'm dead or the letter actually arrived into your hands because there was some trust that was not broken. But I wouldn't stay much time there. I needed to leave, and I'm gonna be out of town for a while. I heard rumors that you were sleeping with the enemy. Perhaps that's your best option now. Good luck. I hope you stay safe. Beware of the night." And the letter ends.
Well, um, I'll check the letter. I know if it is for her.
It looks like her handwriting, despite the
Mm.
fact that it's very clumsy. She could have been nervous while writing this, but and she blended out the fact that she's leaving Camarilla in a letter, which is dangerous. But it look her handwriting at least.
And this is look like forced.
It looks nervous. It looks
No.
not forced necessarily.
Okay.
Then Luis keeps staring at you as you silently reads the letter, and he says, "Well, I need to go inside. You you stay safe, okay?"
Who lent this letter to you? It's her.
I got from a mortal, a ghoul.
Go. This girl is for is Um, her girl? No, no.
I'm not sure. He was not speaking plainly. Actually, he was not
Mm,
speaking at all. He just arrived with the envelope and asked the security to see me. He was unarmed, so I approached. He gave me the letter and he went away. He didn't seem very self aware of what he was doing. So it wasn't very smart to push it, right? So I just let him go.
okay. You have some images for him.
Yeah,
Uh,
was
I need to know who he is.
it was recorded on the camera. I think we can send you his picture.
Oh, yeah, I want it.
Okay, we will we'll manage. Probably gonna take a few hours
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of videos. It's hard to pinpoint the exact moment that he came and to grab the images. But I'm pretty sure that they will find it eventually and will send it to you. Are you okay, ma'am?
Yeah, a little upset. It's strange.
Mm. Can I be any of
Mm,
your service?
what?
Can I be any service to you? Can I help you?
Oh, if you send me the video, I will glad. I want to understand what happened, and I will I will try to understand it. I don't know what can I do. Like,
Okay,
okay, thank you, Stan. Thanks.
you're welcome. And then he shuts the door and go inside. And as you
Mm-hmm.
wander the streets, a bit confused about what just happened,
Mm-hmm.
um, let's see if we have a dark street here. Um, otherwise we use this same template. Campus, beach. Um, no, let's use the same template. Okay, let's just zoom in to the parking lot.
Okay.
And as you go out of the club, probably 10-15 minutes after walking, kind of a nowhere, right? Because you're still a bit dazed from what
Mm-hmm.
happened. Then you notice you pick up a smell in the air, and that smell, this particular smell, is so good. Clear, you remember her, that woman that you slept with and
Mm-hmm.
the last in the previous nights, and you drank her blood. You have her blood inside you, and it's so good. All the memories of the joy, it seems like you're missing her, and it's like a couple of nights, but it seems like you didn't see her way more time, like months. And then the smell is getting stronger, and you see her approaching. It feels like a bit of a dream. Something like you hope it's true. You hope it's her. But as she approaches, you truly notice that is her. And she touches you immediately in your shoulder, hugs you, and you're not even capable of resisting, right? It's you under her charm. She gives you a kiss on the lips, a soft kiss, and then she looks at your eyes and says, "You feel tense, darling. Are you all right?"
Well, um, what are you doing here? I'm a little lost. And what are you doing here?
"I was looking for you, actually. I heard about some weird rumors, and, well, I gotta be honest with you. A little bird told me all about you, that you were spying on me, spying on us, actually, not only me. But I can't stay mad at you. You are my little angel. So I came to see if you are okay."
Um, not not so okay. Uh, okay, and it's something strange. And you you are not so okay. Trust. I don't know if I can trust you. And I okay
Um, let's see a roll about that.
okay
Roll for me uh, wits with insight. You have
with
wits
inside.
with insight. You have four dices.
Okay, hey, let's go.
So you got two successes.
Yeah.
Well, she's clearly hiding something from you, but
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't seem to be a threat, at least not now. The fact that she came to talk to you, despite she knew that you were spying on her, is actually a good thing, because she could just have killed you, right? Sending someone after you, things like that.
Oh yeah, Liz is a that's a awful spy. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay. And well, uh, if you wanna talk, and I think we have to go for a place where anyone can find us. Do you know somewhere?
Well, I do. We can go to somewhere um, isolated that Mr. Vargas doesn't have any cameras on. And she grabs your hand and pulls
Hmm.
you and says, "Do you trust me?"
Well, not not too much, but I will give you a
Uh,
little
then
spark. But
she looks you in the eye and says, "How can I conquer your trust? What do you need?
okay,
What you were spying on? What do you wanted to discover?"
I want to know about a girl. She disappeared, and I want to know what happened.
Which girl? I know a lot of them.
Oh, Fernandez, I've forgotten the name.
Mila,
Could you help
it's
me?
your sire, right?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
Mila.
Okay. I want to know about Mila. Do you know her?
She thinks. Roll for me charisma with persuasion, or if you want to, yeah, you can also run roll manipulation with subterfuge. Any of these two rolls are good.
Okay, it's
Depending on what you're
manipulation.
gonna do, right? If you're just gonna ask her,
Um,
straight up ask her, then it's a
mm-hmm.
charisma with persuasion. But if you actually gonna try to negotiate with her in some sort of way, then it's manipulation with subterfuge.
Okay. Yeah, at the moment, I want to use charisma and persuasion, and I want to ask her.
Just ask her. Okay.
Just ask her. Okay, let's go.
You can use
Yeah.
willpower if you want to,
Okay.
and reroll three dices. Because you had one success, it wasn't a hunger dice.
Three dices. Okay.
You can also roll in Discord
Okay.
if it's hard for you on Let's Roll.
Hey, yeah, yeah. I will roll in Discord. Just a
Okay.
minute. Okay. Rolls.
So yeah, so three successes.
Mm-hmm.
You managed to grab an answer from her, and she thinks a bit, and then she looks at you in the eye and says, "Yeah, I do know what happened. She is fine and getting out of the city tonight. I'm helping her, actually."
Are you sure? She was with a guy. It's not a normal uh, action.
Yeah, she was with Ricardo. Ricardo, it's a friend of Mr. Vargas. I don't like him at all, but I have been
Mhm.
trying to get him on my side, but he doesn't want to. She was getting a lot of enemies inside Camarilla, and she went for the Anarchs for help to leave the city. The story is a bit more complicated than that. It seems you were a spy just for pleasing the prince, but in the end, it's you were just a pawn that was sent for, you know, political schemes. I wouldn't go after your sire. She made you uh, expendable.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
But I'm not.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, no, no.
But
Go,
I'm
go.
I'm not like your sire. And she puts her hand in your face, like in a very gentle way. If you let me, if you trust me, I can take care of you.
Well, you have to understand now in this moment, I can't really, um, what can I say, believe in anyone so instant, oh, so perfectly. And yeah, well, I need to, I need to think.
Sure.
You,
She will agree and smile and say, of course. Well, I understood that I understand that you are actually doing an important quest with your cautery. After finishing that, come to see me and we will continue this conversation. And good luck on that. I heard that they are in a chantry right now.
I will put my hand in her face and said, okay, we have a promise now. I'll
Good,
look for you later.
good. You do that.
Thanks.
You do that. And she smiles when you walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to the chantry to visit the Primogen, the Tremere Primogen,
Mm-hmm.
Daniel. Maybe he knows about the coterie. Well, as you arrive there in the chantry, um, let's get here here. I take Ryan out. Well, you actually, when you enter the chantry, you actually meet with Lucia and Daniel there. Lucia, she has like a small package in her hands, like that she. How did you store it, Lucia? You were holding a personal item from Bianca. Where
Yeah,
did
I'm
you
pretty
store
sure
it?
I was holding a bra.
Yeah, exactly. A small size bra. But how? Where did you store it? Like you just walked around in the street with a bra in your hand, or you actually store it at the purse or something like
I
that?
mean, I probably have a pocket. I probably just like shoved it in there.
Okay.
Would have been kind of funny to just like hold the bra in my hand the whole time, just swirling it around as I'm walking.
Yeah, I know it's late and there's not a lot of people in the streets, but it would be weird, right? Yeah. So you just arrived there. Daniel was like preparing some stuff before starting to attend to you, and you see Lizzie approaching with not as her brightest night, right? She seems disturbed, at least.
I don't know what to say, so I look at her and say, "Would you like a bra?"
I look for her and confused for what?
I don't know. This is all that I have.
Okay, what are you doing?
Well, we have a personal item of a missing Tremere, said Bra. We're waiting for the other Tremeres to do a ritual to tell us what we're doing, so we've been just sitting here, staring at a bra. Would you like to join?
Oh, I I I think I have to. Okay.
You don't have to. I mean, you can walk around, stare at the ceiling, go outside.
No, oh, it's really a crazy night. Oh, well, something happened.
Are you okay?
Oh, not too much, just a little. Oh, lots of things happen, and this are you here and with a bra and nothing at all, and I my okay, and my sire just walk away from Camarillo. Do you understand it?
You don't even know where my sire is right now. And it's a damn shame. I wanted to prove to him that we can be beautiful.
Oh my god.
I was gonna seduce him with my big tits, but he's not here.
Okay, that that gonna be a problem. And
Is it really bad for you with your sire being gone to the other side?
uh, to the other side, I don't know if really it's true. He was a little strange in that day. If I am going crazy, no, you know. Uh, oh my god. Okay. Oh, we have to stay here.
We don't have to, but
I want
if
to
they.
broke something. I want to fight a little. Oh,
When you say that, you listen to a deep voice of a man, and he approaches and says, "Oh, you're gonna have a lot of opportunities to do this." And you see the premier primogen arriving, and he looks at both of you and says, "Well, I was expecting two, but well, anyway. So did you got any lead on Bianca?" He looks at Lucio.
Who is he looking at? Because we're both starting with the letter L, and I completely did not hear that.
Lucio, you.
I hand him the bra.
Um, he he looks at the bra and he picks it up using a tool, actually, not his hand. Um, it, and then he puts the bra like in a basket, and said, this is going to be useful. Are you sure it's hers?"
Well, it wouldn't fit me, and it was in her apartment, so.
Mm, okay, that would do. And then he looks to Lizzie and he says, "Are you okay, child?"
well, okay. Oh, I'm okay. But you should say okay. And with the things that happen, I don't know.
Mm.
What do you mean? Okay.
I understood. That's
Oh,
okay. And he turns his back. Wait me
okay.
for a few more minutes. And
Hi.
he, go
In the
ahead.
meantime, I ask Lizzie. So, how are Toreadors with, let's say, loyalty to sides? Because if you're Nosferatu and there is another Nosferatu, them being Camarilla or Anarch means a lot less than them being a Nosferatu.
Are you talking about toreadors? I don't know about them.
Yeah,
They
Well,
are.
Lizzie's a blue heart, right?
yeah, I completely forgot your clan because you're working at a goddamn strip club.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah, everyone, forget about it. But I'm not a tourist. Okay, now I'm gonna want to fight something for real. Toreador makes me a little crazy, do you know? They do it with you. They are so manipulating.
I don't, I don't hang around all that many Toreadors, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
I, I spent a considerable amount of time with a Tremere, and he's dead now, but trying to talk to him.
It's funny
Well,
how
Uh,
everything went to the Tremere side, right? And it's and he's dead.
okay.
I have an apartment full of his stuff. Told him to recover it. Apparently, they have really strict laws and they can't embrace more of themselves for a while. Which is kind of sad, honestly.
Yeah. I'm a little confused with the Camarilla right now. So much happened here. Do you have sure what with our mission?
Well, I don't know really. I mean, if we cannot handle this demon, we may as well move out.
Yeah, I think it's the priority, but I feel like is something bigger happen, and we are just pawns.
Honestly, if we count on summon the demon, I'm pretty sure that that's a pretty big thing.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
It's like something big is coming while we're staring directly at the very big thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you calmed Lizzie down a bit, well, not so much because you call her a Toreador, but she, then Daniel comes back and he says, "I'll need, no, I'll need one of you to burn this piece of paper." And he delivers you a lighter. So one of you two can burn the paper and with the lighter. Who wants to do that?
I can do it.
Okay. So
Okay.
as you burn the paper with the lighter, there's a weird smell. It smells like a rotten dead animal. and to your nose, and as you flinch, like closing your eyes, and then as you open your eyes again, you see a trail, shiny dots sparkling in ahead of you. Just like when you like close your eyes or open your eyes too intensely, you see those black dots in your eyesight, and just like that, but they actually form a path, right? And they are shiny and yellow and not black. So it's quite different actually. But
I
yeah.
turn to the Tremere and state, honestly, you need better incense than this.
Mm. It can give you quite a sensation the first time. Well, uh, this should lead you to Bianca, and I will follow you both.
I'm gonna just follow the yellow brick road.
Exactly, exactly.
Hello, Dorothy. Let's go
do,
for Kansas.
yeah, do I get special shoes too?
I think I don't have it.
He just grunts, right? The trivia, like, this is so cringe. I, I, and then he noticed that he took a slang, and that I actually learned that from Julia.
I could always grab his hand and we could skippity skip down the yellow brick road.
Yeah. Well, as you jumping around, going to the imaginary brick road, uh, you and the rest of you just follows Lucia, right? Because it's she's the only one that is seeing the sparkling dots,
Uh-huh.
and she actually leads you both to the Giovanni's mansion that were burned down, and the mansion doesn't feel any threat. It's mostly in the floor already, but there is a small room that you manage to enter, and she goes straight up the stairs, and you see it, a big portal to the other side, and there is a book there, and a woman staked in her heart, and Daniel removes immediately the stake, and she comes back to life slowly, and he says, "Are you all right, Bianca? What happened?" And as she recovers from her paralysis, she she says, "I was here trying to understand what Julia did, and someone staked me. I..." And she thinks a bit. "It was him, the man that has no face, the Grim Reaper, the one that killed Julia."
Excuse me, darling, are you saying that our demon was summoned by Grim Reaper? Because that's slightly too many mythological things to deal with at the same time.
She
Uh,
says so.
Go ahead.
No, no.
He called
I'm
himself.
just looking at it with amazing.
He called himself a Grim Reaper, but he may be something else. Maybe he's just a kindred. I don't know.
I will put down in my notes mentally that it's a live action role player.
Uh, Daniel looks at her and says, "Well, Zixis told me about him. You were there with him, right? In the underworld when you saw it. Well, if this is the guy that keeps jumping through worlds, then he's a threat. Did he say something to you, Bianca?" "Yes, he did say that the demon would consume me, as he did with Zixis." "Is this man controlling the demon?" "I'm not sure. He probably is."
Is that a special dietary requirement of the demon to feed off Tremere in particular?
That's a very interesting question. Probably it's just a coincidence, but I'll have to take a closer look to that. Well, do you want to look for him in the other side? And how did you manage to open the portal? And Bianca said, "I did nothing. As I mentioned, I arrived with the book. This is not a common portal. This is actually a breach into the veil. Realities are merged here. It's, of course, he probably did something, but it's not not this book. It's not a ritual at all. At least not from our side." Mm. He seems to be very powerful then.
We are all staring at a portal, right?
Yep. And you can look, and the other side of the house seems uh, with not no damage. Yeah, less damage. Let's put it this way. It seems whole, not completely burned down, but it seems that there are traces of destruction. And from what you're seeing, there was also furniture from different times inside the house. It's
I look at the Tremere leader and go, we're a bit pressed for time. I don't mind wandering the whatever reality we're looking at, but do you have any idea where I'm supposed to be looking for the ghost of Zixis?
I don't think you're gonna find his ghost, especially after what the demon, if the demon consumed him. But I can do something here. I can try to shut this breach, or at least decrease it, diminishes.
I'm more concerned with we really need to unsummon the demons, sir. Otherwise, we may as well just move into the breach, honestly, because I'm not entirely sure that this city is gonna, like, remain.
Perhaps if we kill the Harbinger, this Grim Reaper, perhaps we'll stop the demon. Perhaps.
That's a lot of perhapses.
Exactly. That's why I rather try to diminish this veil to gain time. Do you have any other way to unsummon the demon? Have you talked to
No.
someone else?
Yes.
I don't I don't have it. If you have, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Do you have any leads? Anything you can try to use to help us?
Xerxes, who's dead?
Yeah.
See the problem?
Roll intelligence with intelligence, Lucia.
Roll intelligence with intelligence?
Yeah. Let's access your memory.
I'm rolling intelligence with intelligence. It's bestial failure.
You only have one of intelligence? No, it's you have two more dices. It's intelligence with intelligence, so it's four dices.
It's intelligence 2 times.
Yeah,
Oh, it's good now.
now it's good. You remember that you actually had a conversation with Kurapira and Sasi, and they talked to you, especially Sasi, about a holy object that could unsummon the demon.
Okay.
And Melvin was actually talking to you that he knows where the object is, and it is with Dark. But to do that, Dark, to give you the object, Dark would actually ask you a lot of it, a lot of things, and you weren't willing to allow Dark to have it, right? So the plan B was to actually go into the place that the relic is there and try to steal it. It's a place with mortal gangsters, let's put it this way.
Wouldn't we also need somebody to, like, wield the holy object and do all the other?
Yeah, you're gonna need probably someone that is able to manage or to handle the holy object. Yeah, that is for sure.
I say, well, there is another plan. Got any friendly priests around?
Oh my gosh.
The Tremere like looks confused and said, "Why?"
We can combine a holy object with a holy man. We have a lead for a holy object, but wielding a holy object as a kindred is difficult business. Let's say that way.
It's definitely dangerous.
If we just had like a friendly neighborhood true faith holy man that for some reason would be working for kindred, that would be very convenient right now.
He stops to think. I I don't think I know anyone. uh,
I could also settle for a thin blood priest. I think they might not get burned by their own faith.
the only thin blood I know is the one that walks with you,
Oh God.
and she, I think it's very far from holy.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
that's not
yeah,
gonna work.
yeah. I have to. Okay. Yeah.
The stripper says that the other girl is not holy, so that means a lot.
I
Uh,
can't. I can't help about it.
yeah. So, mm, yeah, maybe Melvin knows someone. He's quite talented with rumors.
Mister, you're the magic man. Seriously, no wonderful ideas, thoughts.
The only thing that I can think of is if this kindred is walking toward between worlds through these breaches, the best way is to close the breaches and make his life harder.
Would there be a way to safely talk with them?
We can go inside.
That doesn't sound very safe.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like a one path journey.
Do we? Can we like call him through this portal, perhaps?
This is not internet
L-
cloud.
like a telephone call? Like, can we repurpose his portal? We have a perfectly good portal here.
Oh, Lucia, can 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 smash something? I'm a little sad now.
You could always walk through the portal and try to smash Mr. Grim Reaper.
Do you want to try? I want to try.
I'll go with you. I don't know how this will go down. You can try that, and I'll try talking to the Grim Reaper.
Or you can try talking to him if you want.
I feel like we're just full of bad ideas today. Let's do it.
Yes, true.
I just jump through the portal, and I assume Lizzie does the same.
As you go through the portal, both of you, the Tremere does not go inside, and
Oh,
not even
or
Bianca, right? Both stays outside in the living world, the world of the living.
Useless magic men.
And
oh yeah.
you both going there, and you sense. I'm gonna ask you to roll wits with occult, both of you.
What? So it's a cult in just a minute.
Yeah, you have one. You have three dices. Wits with occult. How many successes?
One
One.
one success.
Yeah.
Okay, just a minute. I have to what? Occult. Um,
Those dogs are very unhappy.
yeah,
Oh, it's
one for sex.
they are. It's a very crazy story, but it's essentially it's a parking lot that was shut down because someone buy it and doesn't want to operate. Probably corruption some level, but and then he hired security to stay inside the parking lot. Just nobody like being able to join, like enter the place, and they put dogs. But these dogs are like street dogs, right? Those dogs that you can find in the street that never took like a shot, or they're very dirty dogs, and they are not guard dogs at all, right? They are like those caramel dogs. They are very nice and things like that. But they are protecting the parking lot, and they bark all the time. And they actually managed to go throughout out the walls, and I almost got attacked by one of them the other day because I was walking near the place, and they actually crossed the wall and attack, and I almost jumped into my kid, and I managed to bark at them, so they went away. Yeah, so barking at a dog works. But it's like it's crazy how reckless this place is, right? The parking lot is, and they bark all night. It's fun to sleep with them barking.
I like it. Okay.
But that's my personal story here. You you join. You're going to the world of the dead, and as you stumble for hours. How many successes you had, Lizzie?
One.
One. Then you both very screwed. And you walked for hours and hours and hours,
Not so smart.
and you saw the everything, right? You saw it, spirits vaguely, uh, crying, struggling. You hear a lot of pain and suffering, but through the path, through the hours, uh, you actually feel that you were drawn into a specific path. And as you walked into that direction, you could see a big abyss. It's like uh, it, it's it like a hill, a cliff, but it's not just a regular cliff. It feels like infinite, like it's huge. You don't see the end of it in any direction, uh, and you can hear pain, cries of souls. They're stuck in this abyss and being tormented. It looks, if you actually were read anything religious or biblical or anything like that, this would sound like hell. You actually found it hell, right? It's pain, and what it is, what it's closest to, and very close to be inside the abyss, very near the cliff. You see a shadow. You see a faceless man with no eyes, no skin, just hollow. It looks like an empty skeleton, but he has a body, probably, inside those robes. It's just a face that is completely hollow. It seems so.
Can I wave at him?
He
Yeah.
walks towards you both, and mm, congrats in finding me.
Oh,
But I,
thank you. This place has been very confusing. I walked in for hours. I walked in circles several times. There's like a desert in that way. That was so bizarre. I've never been in a desert before.
yeah, and you're not going to leave it as well.
Mm.
Only
What do
those
you
who knows
what
deeply about the abyss can come in and come out.
what do you do here?
Yeah.
I feed in the pain of these souls.
That sounds really edgy. Isn't there anything better that you could be doing?
He
I could think about it a little, about lots of things you can do better than that.
Yeah, have you tried painting? Painting's fun? Pottery?
he
Dancing?
he
Wanna try?
he smiles somehow, but at the same time he shakes his head and to feed in these poor souls is the best thing that
I-
exists.
Is the demon on our? Is it yours?
Yes, it is mine creation. I have brought you to the world of the living, and I will
You see,
bring more.
it's slightly problematic because I like that world of the living. I like living in it, and it's slightly in our neighborhood, and it is a real pain because we can't really unsummon it without a friendly neighborhood priest. And do you know how hard it is to find a friendly neighborhood priest when you're one of the damned kindred? It's nearly impossible. Like, I don't even know why this is our problem. It just kind of feels like the kind of problem that we shouldn't be dealing with. So, could you perhaps take the demon and relocate him somewhere where people would care less, like Africa, for example?
She's not okay. Do you understand it?
That's too sensitive, but you can roll manipulation with persuasion.
I bet I don't have any stats, but let me see.
Yeah, you do. You have three dices. That's
Manipulation
possible.
with what?
Manipulation with persuasion. You actually you have since you have three dices, you can actually get a critical hit. But you should probably re-roll it two dices.
Ooh.
And let's hope it's a 10. Both of them are 10s.
Please.
I'm gonna press the re. I need to re-roll that.
Yeah, you have a lot of willpower, so you can start using it. You have probably another three times doing that. So go ahead.
I misplaced my re-roll button. God damn it.
Yeah, you can do it on Discord if you want to. It's 2d10, then 2d10, then 2d10.
2d10 coming up once.
Okay, that's not good.
Ugh.
Oh
Spend
my
another
gosh.
willpower, go again. It, it,
Go
it,
again.
it's gotta be very dramatic, right?
Going up
Okay, so you have,
twice.
yeah, one success. You might want to try to. Lizzie can try it as well. She's way more charming than your char.
Okay.
If I have
Manipulation and subterfuge can be, or
Yeah,
I have
sure,
to.
can be
Sure,
manipulation with
sure.
subterfuge. Yeah, you have six
Okay.
dices.
I only have one willpower, and I'm pretty sure I need it to live, so I can't re-roll again.
Okay. So yeah, spend a willpower to roll two extra dices, Lizzie.
Okay.
You can do that. You have three successes.
I'm pretty sure that there's no kindred in Africa. I also think that there's no kindred in Australia, so he could technically relocate the demon in Australia. We wouldn't give a shit.
So you had four successes. That's interesting. And he looks at both of you and says, "I have a proposition then.
Mm,
I'm all ears.
How
I
do
like
you
it.
unsummon the demon if you look into the abyss?
Oh, well,
I look straight at him and go, I just ran out of willpower, sir. Would you mind if I slept here for 4 days first?
Hey, Rollstream. Well, thank you for the raid. Welcome. We are probably in the last
uh,
few moments of the chronicle since the things are the way the things are going. But but yeah.
GM, do I need willpower to stare at the abyss?
yeah,
Uh,
we need it. If we
you
need it,
you
I don't know.
you actually need willpower to resist looking at the abyss. So
Oh,
Oh,
god
you
damn it.
can roll composure with resolve, both of you.
composure.
Do you agree with the deal, with the proposal?
Oh,
I seriously ask him, how long can I nap here before I need to stare at the abyss?
yeah.
Oh, you will know.
I will know how long I can nap here?
If you look into the abyss and survive, I will let you go back, and the demon will be unsummoned.
You don't understand though, I haven't rested for a very long time. I'm very tired. I would like to have a sleep now.
Go. It's the time.
Ugh.
Well,
I'll stare at the abyss with one willpower, I guess. What do I need to roll again?
No, it's composure with resolve. You can roll.
composure with resolve. Hmm.
You have 5 dices, and Lizzie has 5 dices as well. Both of you has 5 dices.
I
I'm
have a.
struggling to find resolve at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, it's in
So,
It's an
oh,
it's
attribute.
yeah,
not in
Both
skill.
of both of them are attributes.
Yeah,
attribute.
there we go.
Mm.
Yeah, that was bad.
Resolve and composure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm?
that was very bad as well. So that's what you see.
Don't worry, this is two dumb people stare at the abyss campaign.
You are so damned. Okay.
Let's find the demon here. I have the picture of the demon somewhere. Let me get.
See, you can still have willpower. You can reroll. Save yourself.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know if I have it.
Yeah, you do. You do have it. You can try it. You can retry it.
How many? Two dices?
Your last roll was on Discord, right? No,
Yeah.
no,
No,
it
no, no.
wasn't. You actually roll here in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can re-roll 2 dices exactly. Yeah.
Two dices. Okay.
So,
Let's try.
Live, live, live.
Please. One success and luck item. That's not so good.
no, it's not enough. Both of you actually look at the abyss. You notice the harbinger starts laughing. And I will do my part. And the demon actually appears into the abyss again, right beside you both. And there's a big eye that opens into the abyss. As you look into the abyss looks at you back. And the demon got pushed into the abyss. And as you feel relieved that you managed to unsummon the demon, and har- probably Daniel is closing the breaches of the veil to stuck Harbinger there, you both start falling, and you hear the creepy laughter, but it's not coming from Harbinger. A laughter that is so intense that I cannot emulate. It's dark, is deep within your souls.
Can I focus on loving the abyss so much that the abyss must love me back?
You can try it.
I would love to, considering that we're about to become permanent residents of the abyss.
And as you go down, your body just disintegrates, both of you.
Okay.
And
Yeah, but does my soul live happily ever after with the abyss? What's the abyss like? Is it nice?
the abyss is the final fate of all kindred because they are cursed creatures. So their soul
Yeah,
is already destined to go there.
yeah, but we get like a nice afterlife in the abyss? Just because it's all abyssal and dark doesn't mean that you can't like have a flower garden and have eternal barbecues with your friends by the fireplace of the infinite fires.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be the world of darkness. You actually found oblivion completely. For, you were forgotten from existence from
But
everyone that knew you.
is it zen to be inside the oblivion?
No, it's probably very troubling.
Oh,
But you were heroes that
Yeah.
saved the city from a nasty demon.
I will forever feel troubled inside the abyss
Exactly.
and seen.
Okay.
And that's how we end our Brazilian Nights Chronicles, actually inside hell. Uh, that's it.
That
We
was
go.
really fun. I would love to do it again.
We are in Oz. Okay.
And you will not, hopefully not into the abyss, but you will, because we're gonna roll Chicago by night in a month. Um,
In a month, in like 2 weeks.
Mm.
yeah, 2 weeks
Yeah.
session zero, right? Should we
Yeah.
stream session zero? If you want to stream session zero, we do it. And then probably a week or two because there is New Year's Day, right? So yeah, that's why I said a month of mid-January. But session zero, it will be this year. Yeah, for sure.
New goal to finish Chicago by night inside the abyss, which does not
Oh,
exist in
yeah.
the Chronicle.
Yeah, only if we do a sequel. Then after the Chronicle,
Inside the abyss.
then we can do
Yeah,
it
the
The
inside the
sequel.
sequel.
abyss.
The sequel. Okay. Okay.
Uh,
So I'm very happy
Find the
that you
sparkle of Lucian and Lizzie.
I'm very happy that you both enjoy it, and I wish that the audience had enjoyed as well. And that was our chronicle. I think how many sessions was it? 7, 8. I think
I,
this is
I
8
I
sessions, right?
can check. I can
Yeah,
check on YouTube. Um, this will be session 8, so
yeah.
8 sessions.
So yeah, so I think there was a good amount of sessions, and
That was so much fun.
good.
Yeah.
So have a everyone have a great evening. Check the video in the uh, check the other videos as well if you actually lost an episode, and have a great night, everyone. Don't
You
get lost in
too.
the night. Bye bye.
Night night.
You too. Bye bye. Night night.